I want to give all honor, all glory, and all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash, and the double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone for enduring, laboring in the footsteps of the men that they've labored in. Double honors to their elders as well that died laboring in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, they were their life was taken by non-believers while they were preaching the gospel of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. This lesson is inspired by the mercy and the judgment of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And goodness gracious, where is it at? Salakia, forgive me. Where is it at? Salakia. Matter of fact, is it this? All right. Psalm chapter 30, I don't know. Psalm chapter 34, verse 19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. Now, the only ones who can be righteous are the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right. Now, the laws weren't written in our inward hearts, but we're the only race of people, group of people, right, that doesn't hate our enemies like the other nations do. The other nations, they'll have a 30-year war with their enemies, all right, throwing rocks at tanks and so forth. Our people have the spirit of our father, Jacob, saying, well, Esau, just forgive us. Just let's rock. Let's be together. Let's be one. Let's be family. But it doesn't work like that, all right? So many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth them out of them all. All right, so I went to AI list of different afflictions Black, Spanish, and Native American men go through. All right, Black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native American men experience various physical, mental, and socio-economic afflictions, often stemming from systemic health inequities, historical trauma, and racism. While specific conditions differ, these groups are disproportionately affected by chronic disease, high mortality rates, and reduced access to quality care. All right, now, yesterday, this is how beautiful Yahweh Shai is. Yesterday, I could have lost my finger. But instead of me losing my finger, it just swelled up a little bit. It was a miracle, right? And then the Lord is so beautiful that I wanted to go out last night and record again after work. But I hit my finger. Then I said, well, I'm just going to record anyway. Then I said, no, just rest your finger, see how it is tomorrow, right? So I called myself watching whatever video, fuzzy, how you doing, bro? Whatever fuzzy video, I watched that, right? So this morning, I'm in pain, I'm hurting. I take my rib to her job, all right? Drop her off, buckle left on the next block, buckle left on the next block, buckle right, and then all of a sudden, my car, it won't drive. It won't go faster than 2 miles an hour. So I'm like, oh shit, like I'm on a major road and my car won't go faster than 2 miles an hour. It took me like 30 seconds to make it to the next block. And it was a short block. So listen, it was a short part of the avenue, right? So listen, I make the right, I can't park on that side of the street. I'm still going 2 miles an hour. I don't know what's wrong, right? It won't go no faster. So I make a U-turn, I park legally, all right? I get out the car, I'm still sleepy, my fingers still hurt, so I just catch the bus home, all right? Now, long story short, Yahweh Shai saved me, because if my finger would have went out last night and I would have drove last night, my car would have broke down in a place where it would have got towed, all right? Second of all, Yahweh Shai saved me, because I didn't lose my finger, but Yahweh Shai still afflicted me, all right? Many are the afflictions of the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, but Yahweh Shai will deliver them out of it all. So we'll think that, oh, woe is me, but in actuality, the Heavenly Father is delivering us. It's a way for him to save us from ourselves, all right? Save us from this life that we know, wherever that may be. Salakia. Try not to let the screen go out. Let's get to the Northern Kingdom. All right. Afflictions, mental health, blah blah blah. We go through it. Black women don't care. All right, man. Where's the other tribes? Native American men suffer from the lowest life expectancy among all U.S. racial and ethnic groups due to a history of colonization, systemic violence, and neglect. All right, these are the curses. All right, the so-called Native Americans going through the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28. All right, but fortunately for us, the curses are falling upon our enemies. Deuteronomy chapter 30, believe 7 comes to mind. All right, so Yahweh Shem Yahweh shall have mercy on Gad, have mercy on Reuben, have mercy on Naphtali, have mercy on Asher. All right, have mercy on Issachar. All right, have mercy on Manasseh, have mercy on Ephraim, have mercy on her, have mercy on me. All right, Baba Kashai, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Have mercy on Northern Kingdom. All right, Manasseh, anybody I forgot. Zebulon, have mercy on us, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Northern Kingdom. Have mercy on us, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the Southern Kingdom. All right, so where we at? Afflictions affecting black men. Where my so-called Salaki? We're gonna get some scriptures. I just want to get that testimony, and I want to see where Julio. I'm joking. Where's your Native Americans at? I mean, all right, I ain't mad. Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 2. It's a quick break. Gotta get back to work. O Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. All right, now what's the speech of the Lord? The prophecies, the things that's coming on. Even this martial law stuff that's happening. 17 states. All right, that's 1/3 of the country. All right, Trump is deploying troops in 1/3 of the country. All right, within 90 days. All right, within 30 days, 1/3 of the country is supposed to have national troops and federalized troops and all of this stuff going on. But that is for our saving. All right, the Lord is saving us by having these troops. The Lord has saved me by having my finger almost get taken off. The Lord saved me by having my car break down exactly when it broke down, where it broke down, you know, instead of it being on my way to work. You know what I mean? The Lord saved me. All right, saved me towing expenses or whatever, extra towing. The Lord saved me. All right, so everything that we're going through, the Lord is doing that to save us, regardless of how the affliction feels. No matter what these so-called troopers or whatever they want to call themselves, Trump's army, federalized army. All right. Oh Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. All right. Why? Fear the Lord, not man. Man is through. They're undefeated. If you heard the speech of the Lord, you know that the man is undefeated. But we still know these are dark, terrible times. All right. Great, dark, and terrible times. Darkness. All right. The only light in what's coming is the faith in the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the speech of the prophets of old and the prophets now. That's another thing with the nutty professor. This guy's running around talking about some, you Israelites, they better be scared of me. They're going, but where you going to? You going to places where there's not a stand your ground law? Is that what you're saying? What are you saying? Scared of you about what? All right, the scriptures, it's no competition. All right, it's scared of you about what? You want to put hands on somebody? Come to a stand your ground state. All right, tough guy. Shit makes me ridiculous, man. All this stuff that's going on. And Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to destroy that man. Destroy that man. Systematically, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And to the pleasure of the true prophets. Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 2. O Lord, O Yahweh, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. O Yahweh, revive thy work in the midst of the years. So we're going to go to the word revive. Just to prove it. Revive.
Strong's H2421. Chaya.
All right, it's a primitive root. Compare Hebrew 2331 and Hebrew 2421. All right, to live, whether literally or figuratively, causatively, to revive, keep, leave, make alive, certainly, give, promise, life, let's, suffer to, live, nourish up, preserve, alive. All right, so revive thy work in the midst of the years. The word revive is to nourish up thy work. What is thy work? To bring in the kingdom of heaven. All right, to destroy all wickedness, put out all wickedness on the earth. All right, as it is written, thus with great violence, so that great city Babylon be thrown down, cast down, roughly paraphrasing. As it is written, as Sodom and Gomorrah, they're gonna. I'm butchering this. Basically, America's gonna burn like Sodom and Gomorrah. All right. So quicken, recover Yahweh Shem Yahushua, repair, restore to life. Right. Ezekiel 37 comes to mind. So Habakkuk chapter 3 verse 2, revive thy work in the midst of the years. What's the work of the Lord? Everything that's taking place right now. All right. The children, the Ezekiel 37 prophecy, that's the work of the Lord. The scoffers, the waster to destroy, that's the work of the Lord. All right, the flesh melting, consuming out their eyes and tongue in their socket, that's the work of the Lord. Revive thy work, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. The fact that we would get injured and still be alive, whether stabbed or thrown rocks at or shot at and still be alive, that's the work of the Lord. All right. In the midst of the years, make known. All right, and the Heavenly Father's doing that now. Signs in the heavens, signs in the moon. That's the work of the Lord. The moon looks beautiful right now. It's in the sky right now. It's a small slither. You can see it in the daytime, clear as day. Small slither. New moon, new moon. I ain't heard that song in a couple days. Small slither. And they had the full moon in the new moon video. I was so sleepy waking up just listening to the music. When I looked at the video after I did the video, I was like, man, they got the full moon up here. Come on now. So, in the midst of the years, make known. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is doing that. And wrath, remember mercy. All right? And that's what the Heavenly Father is doing the most. He's remembering mercy. All right? We're not begging out of a garbage can or anything like that. He's remembering mercy. All right? Everybody wondering what the hell I'm doing back here. Salaki. 2nd Esdras chapter 9, verse 22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain. All right? Now that'd be the 2/3 of our people. On this side of the river. Salaki. And so Yahushua comes back, that'd be 2/3 of our people. All right, they were born in vain. All right, you're born in vain if you're not seeking after the Heavenly Father and wanting to do His will, trying to do His will. All right, you were born in vain if you just want to play hopscotch and up in the club where we Marcus Houston and all that with the Pied Piper. You were born in vain. All right, if you want to have children just to have children, you're having children in vain. All right, if you want a family just for a family and not to serve the Lord, you're having a family in vain. 2nd Esdras chapter 9 verse 22. Let the multitude perish then which was born in vain. And how do I know? From my little punk ass experience. All right, you could want to do it. If the woman doesn't want to do it, you're doing it in vain. All right, so let the multitude perish which was born in vain and who do things in vain. All right, for vanity. Let the multitude perish then which was... Oh, let me turn around. Somebody hear me. Salaki. Calm my ass down. 2nd Esdras chapter 9 verse 22. Let the multitude perish then which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. All right, so in the Heavenly Father's wrath, in the Heavenly Father's judgment, in the Heavenly Father's mercy, all right, it's to perfect the saints, and the saints are Israelites. All right, and specifically it's to perfect the hopeful elect, and specifically only the elect will be perfected enough to be saved. All right, to be worthy to be saved, to receive the mercy, the grace to be saved. All right, ain't no such thing as worthy to be saved. All right. Sound like a hit song though. Matter of fact, let's type this in. Let's see before I close. First Timothy chapter 1 verse 15. This is a faithful saying and worthy of all acceptation, that Christ, Yahushua, all right, that Hamashiach, Christ means Hamashiach. Hamashiach means anointed one. Christ means anointed one. That Hamashiach, Yahushua, came into the world to save sinners, of whom I am chief. Now, what is a sinner? Sin is transgression of the law. Who was the law given to? Besides this bumblebee that keep flying around me? I mean, this little bee stalking me. 1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. He give his... Come on, yo. What the hell is this bee just buzzing around my head and buzzing around my arms? Psalms chapter 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. All right, so his judgment and his mercy is to Israel, right? And the rest of the world is going to be judged according to what was done to the children of Israel. The rest of the other nations are going to receive their reward for what they done to the children of Israel. Call Lom Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rakah Kodash. And for my finger, all right, for my for whatever health I can enjoy, and for the suffering as well. It's I deserve worse. Dawadi Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom. Shalom, shalom, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom, 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 shalom.